Hello everyone, my name is Victor with Forex, and I want to welcome you to this week's Forex forecast. If you are new, I would want to encourage you to like, subscribe and share our videos so that you can get notified when next we upload our weekly forecast. Okay, this week I want to speak on AudChf, Pound USD, CadJpy, UsdCad and EurAud. Okay, so the chart you see on my screen right now is the AudChf chart, and what you can immediately see is that this chart is on a bearish trend. You can see these constant lower highs which are being printed by the market, and you can see how this level acted as resistance for a while, and when it got broken it started acting as acted as support for a while, and when it got broken to a downside with this candle it started acting as resistance. And this is actually how the bearish move has been playing. Okay, if you look right here, you can see that this level is a strong area of support. You can see how price has rejected it several times to the upside over the last let's say 2-3 months. Okay, from June, that's around 3 months from now, it has been rejecting it, and finally we got the break with this candle to the downside, and after the break you can see the retest and the rejection to the downside. Okay, so right now we can see that this AudChf is bearish based on the fact that we want to see further declines to the downside, and our target is somewhere around here, around the 0.6340 region, and that area we are considering that area because it has been acting as resistance over a long period of time. That acted as both resistance and support. If you look here, acted as resistance, look here, acted as support. If you go back in time, you will also find out other areas where it acted as resistance and support. Alright, so now all due respect, we want to see this price make the move to the downside, but we don't actually know if this is where the move will start from. It's possible that we see price move back up to this region to do a proper retest, or I'm sorry about that. Okay, to do a, let's say, a second retest of this level, because this is one test here, and we are likely to see a second test here before the main move to the downside begins. So this is what we want to see on the AudChf. We favor a move to the downside, but first we want to see some price action around this region before we get the next move to the downside. So how we will be approaching this pair, let's see. If we switch to the 4-hour time frame, we are likely to get more data to work with. Now on the 4-hour time frame, you can see this level which acted as support, I say a minor support, and it got broken to the downside, and since it got broken, this is the first time price is coming back to that region to retest as new resistance. And as you can see, price has rejected it one more time, and it's likely that this move will continue from here to the downside come Monday. But it's still a bit risky, because in as much as we want to see this move continue to the downside, the price may want to do a deeper retest of this major level, because this is the major level we highlighted from daily. You may want to see do a deeper retest of this level before it breaks and make the move to the downside. So we would be keeping our eyes, we'll be watching this pair closely come Monday, Tuesday, and if we get this rejection from here, then definitely we would be taking the trade to the downside. However, if price will try to make another foray to the upside, then definitely we would we will take a look at our options again, and probably get a better opportunity to drive the pair to the downside from this region. So that's what I have for AudChf, and I hope it's clear and easy to understand. I'll move on to the next one now, which is Pound USD. And Pound USD, as you can see, has it's a bit let's say indecisive, because here we had this major break to the downside, and after the break of this major support level, because you can see here it acted as support, rejecting all these levels to the upside, acted as support, and now after breaking it started acting as resistance, for a couple of time, and this should have been the fuel, the move, shall seen this move break this trend line and make the main move to the downside. But we can see that price is still playing around this the top of this resistance, and I suspect this is partly due to USD's indecisive movement over the last few days and weeks. So what do we expect to see now? Now that price is back above this major level of support and resistance, like I already pointed out, as support several times and as resistance several times as well. So now that price has broken into the upside with this candle, it's likely that that area will start acting as resistance, as support, because when a price approaches a level from the upside, it starts acting as it should act as support. So what one sees is a move to the upside from this level, as if the retest as support will be successful. One see a move to the upside and further move to the upside, this level will also be broken, and if this resistance level at this highs will be broken, we would like to see a deeper move to the upside. So that's what I have for pound USD. Want to see a move to the upside based on this strong level of support resistance zone. Okay, this is daily time frame. Let's take a look at the 4 hours. Let's see what's going on there. And before, you can see that the price is still heavily bearish, because you can see try to reject this level around here, but price made a move back to the downside. So now it's sitting right on this major level of structure, and we want to see that move to the upside, even from the 4-hour time frame. So that's what I have for pound USD. It's very clear and easy to understand. As long as price remains sorry about that, as long as price remains above this trend line, then definitely we should consider a bullish move. Okay, so I'll move on to the next one now, which is CadJpy. And CadJpy is like I say, it's fairly easy to understand, although it's a bit complex too, because here we can see this rising wedge and we got a break. Okay, I think I should expand this so you can see it better. Okay, so we had this rising wedge, and you can see that after a break of this this support level, this double, I think it looks like a double top, even though it may not be so clear for you, but I see that it's double top. And after the break of that of this support level, then you can see how price made this sharp move to the downside, and after that move we got this correction, which was actually expected. And I expected price to halt at this level, because this level is acting as a strong level of both support and resistance. You can see here it acted as support, here it acted as support, and here it acted as resistance. And when price got back, was approaching here with this candle, I expected to reject it and make the move to the downside. However, that was not the case. You can see that price broke it to the upside and even respected it as support right here. And now, after the foray to the upside, we can see this double top which was created there, which shows bearish tendency. And after a double top, you can see the engulfing candle, which actually shows that sellers have taken over this market. And you can also see the break of this trend line, which actually is going to the upside. You can see the break to the downside, and after that break, definitely we expect a retest, which appears to be on the way. Probably may not be completed yet, but this is a retest, and from here we are likely to see continuation to the downside. So yet we got this impulse to the downside, we got this retracement, and next we should expect the next impulse. And this is where we want to see the first move terminate somewhere around this level, because you can see here it acted as support, here support, here support, and although it didn't make it to this side, but now to the downside with this move. But now that price is back bearish, then definitely want to see that move complete at this support level. So this is what I expect for CadJpy. I think it's clear and easy to understand. Next we're going to see a bearish move. The move may start on Monday or Tuesday, but we would expect to see a bearish move come Monday or Tuesday. Okay, on 4 hours, let's see if there is anything there. Okay, on 4 hours you can see that the price is making a bullish move. You can see this level, this minor level of support resistance, and you can see that my level of minor support resistance, and now price appears to be rejecting this level. So if we see a break of this counter trend line probably on Monday or Tuesday, then definitely I would say the move is ready. The move to the downside is ready, and you can now take that trade to the downside. Okay, so that's it for CadJpy. Let's see, the next one is UsdCad, and UsdCad, as you can see, is actually trading within a channel. I would enlarge this chart now so you can see it clearly, a lot clearer. Okay, let me see if I can still okay, I think it's better right now. So what you can see is a channel, although the channel looks more like a range because it's not this tip is not that much, but right within this channel you can see so many indecisive candles. You can see this black, this white, this black. So it's very rough right in here, and we don't want to do anything on this pair until we either see a break to the upside or a break to the downside. So these are the two likely possibilities for this pair, and we don't know which way it will be. You can see this red counter trend line which is clearly visible here. So, and you can see that the price has been trading below it. So this bearish move can actually see price break below this channel and continue that move to the downside, or we can actually see that break to the upside. So it's not actually obvious where the price may be headed right now, but if we go on the 4 hours time frame, let's see what we can get. And this is the 4 hour time frame. I can see it's very clear. This area, this trend has been respected a couple of times, acting as a dynamic resistance level. You can see it. And now the only thing that will invalidate this move, making this bearish, this move going to the downside, is if we see a break of this this trend line, and that is likely given the fact that the market has this USD market has not been so sure of its direction. So but we can see a bullish break of this level, and if we see a bullish break of this level, then definitely this area will start acting as a minor because here you can see it's acting as a resistance. So if it breaks up to the upside, it starts acting as a minor support, and that can be the fuel to the upside. So this is what we have on UsdCad. We want to see that move to the either to the downside or to the upside, but what we confirm the move to the upside is a break of this level, and that's what I expect. This is the 4 hour time frame. That's what I expect from UsdCad. Alright, I'll move on to the next one now. The next one is, and the last on my list, is EurAud. Okay, so this is EurAud on my chart, and I would expand this chart to let's see what we can have. Okay, I think it's much better right now. Okay, so this is what we have on EurAud daily time frame, and what you can immediately see is this area that has been acting as strong resistance for a couple of months. For the better part of this month, it has been acting as resistance. You can see here resistance, here support, and here resistance, and now we got a break to the upside with this candle right here. We got that break to the upside, and now price is back to at this level. And we are likely, you can already see that it's rejecting it with this Friday's white candle. You can already see that price rejecting it. However, it's not confirmed yet. We want to see another move to this downside for another retest. Let's see if it will stand or be broken. So what we want to see is another move to this downside to test if it's going to be rejected to the upside again, because this level, as I've highlighted, is very strong level of resistance which was broken, and should start acting as support, except if it's going to turn into a false break, which we are not sure of. And that thing, you can also see this channel, which is on my chart. If price breaks below this support level, you may want to make that move to retest this channel support and may play around here before we get the original break to the original break of this major level to the upside, and that completion move to the upside. So this is what we have with EurAud. It's a bit dicey, it's a bit rough, maybe not too rough but not so clear too, but what one sees is some movement around here. We may get a sharp rejection of this level to the upside, or we may still get a break to the downside for a proper retest of this channel support, and before we now see the move to the upside. So it's not so clear, but I would advise that you just watch how Monday will react to this level before taking your trade. Okay, so that's all for this week's forex forecast. If you enjoyed, if you understood everything we discussed, and you want to get more of this, please subscribe to our channel, please share with your friends, and like our videos. If you have any pair in mind that you want me to discuss, you can drop your questions, you can drop it in the comment section. I would attend to it. So that's what we have for EurAud, and that's what we have for this week's forex forecast. Thank you, and have a wonderful and a profitable trading week.